Okay, so
if we sound super tired, it's because Jenny convinced me very, very easily, or like a lot easier than she should have, that like to do the Sun Run, which for those of Jenny's fans that don't live in Vancouver, the Sun Run is like a 10-kilometer run marathon.
it wasn't even that bad. We
It
just
wasn't
walked
that bad.
most of the time.
Yeah, it really wasn't. But it's just like but if we sound tired, it's because of that.
Yeah, and plus so my reason for lagging my comic this week is
Because she's a bad person.
okay. Plus, I'm also a bad person. Is because I'm really tired, and also I'm kind of I've been feeling a bit sick. And yesterday I spent the whole day doing my taxes, and today we did Sun Run. Went with my friend to look at wedding dresses.
And we saw me and the groom to be still somehow got tricked into looking at bridesmaids' dresses even after we dodged the first attempt.
Yeah, so I did Sun Run today. Then I went with my friend to look at wedding dresses, and then afterwards we look at more bridal dresses. I mean bridesmaid dresses.
Technically, they're bridal dresses.
Okay, yeah. So that's mainly why I have been too tired to do my comic this week.
But I'm too tired to make a recording.
Yeah, and then I'm just I don't wanna go in my comic and kind of doing it like a chore. So then I thought maybe this week is just not the week for it.
Yay.
Yeah. So the topic for this podcast, by the way, we're laying down while we're doing this. That's how tired we are.
Our PTs are. We're actually not tired. It's just that Jenny might be tired.
I'm tired.
Jenny's tired. I'm actually perfectly awake. Just my feet are super sore.
Tony's feet is.
My feeties.
Tony's feet is sore.
They're sore.
Yeah. So today our topic is girls confessing to guys.
Okay.
Which I know some people have different views of. Personally, if I like a guy and I just feel like I like a guy enough, and then I'll just I'll tell that guy that I like him, and then whatever goes from there is I don't care.
You don't care. It's whatevs.
Well, it's kind of the reason why I tell guys that I like him, which by the way I rarely like guys.
Really?
How would you say that? You're the first to like the guy, I guess.
Oh.
You're the first to get to crush on the guy. I rarely do that. So I only confess to 2 guys out of maybe the 4 that I've liked my whole life. You know, the one me actually crushing on the guy first. That's what I mean.
Jenny didn't crush on me.
So the
Jenny didn't crush on me.
Well, it's okay.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Really, it's okay.
Well, it's really rare for me to crush on a guy, but anyways, the 2 times that I did. Oh, Tony's giving me a really stupid look. The 2 times that I did confess, I got rejected, and then my philosophy of confessing quickly is because as soon as I know you don't like me, I'm just gonna move on. I won't chase you down or do anything special to try to make you like me.
In other words, Jenny's not a crazy psycho bitch that will
yeah,
call your house at night.
I don't know. I just feel maybe it's just my personality. I feel time's really important, so I just want to know, and then if you don't like me, then I'm just gonna move on quicker. So that's why I do it. And plus, I'm not gonna spend my time and then wonder if this guy likes me or not anymore. I just get it over with.
It just sounds like Jay just wants to rapid fire go through guys.
Well, I only confessed to 2 guys, right? So
rapid fire.
So it's just.
Who are these 2 guys?
You know who they are.
I know.
I told you.
I just bugging you.
Yeah, one in grade 8 and then one in grade 12.
Yeah, that little punk bitch. You didn't see that car coming.
All right.
Okay.
So
well, for any cops that are listening, I didn't run anybody over.
I doubt any cops will listen to this, but I do want to know. I guess this might differ to guys or something, but at least most of the guys that I ask, if some girl says they like you, would you be turned off by that? Most guys say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be I'm no, because Well, I'm sure like the no is for different reasons for different guys. Like I don't know, because like I feel like as a guy, as anybody, it takes a lot of courage to work up to like tell somebody you like them.
I mean, wouldn't like a normal person be flattered?
Yeah, it's like
right?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I think it's just like traditional gender role kind of like thing, and like this is like what people's expectation is. I don't know personally. Like it's never happened to me.
Well, it has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which made me laugh a lot. I'm just like, what? It happened to you? It happened
mean.
once.
So
right?
yeah, I mean that's mean. Don't
I'm
laugh.
sorry.
Why are you so mean? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Tony's so desirable.
I'm not gonna. You know what? Fine. You know
I
what?
love you.
Yeah. Okay.
I
don't know. Like.
I don't know. Like, what was your reaction to it though?
Well, yeah, I guess I was flattered. Like, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, wouldn't you be flattered?
Yeah,
you're just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like it's flattering, and like to be honest, it's more like I respect the courage it takes to like do that. Like it's tough. Like it's really hard to put yourself out there and like not know what's gonna happen and not know what's gonna come back.
Yeah, exactly. But like so like how I was brought up too, and then I think. I'm not sure if this is true, but at least most of the Asian culture stuff that I've heard is like if a girl confessed to the guy, then the girl is seen as undesirable.
By the way, when you told me that, I never had heard of that.
Really?
Yeah, I had never heard of that, but I don't know. Like
maybe it's how I brought up, or like
because like then again, I grew up for the most part here.
And plus, your family is like two sons, right?
Yeah, and we're pretty whitewashed to begin with.
It's kind of like because. I know my dad was like, oh, you confess to guys kind of thing, or like even just like family or like I don't know, some other girlfriends that I've had, like some of them they just won't confess to a guy because they'll try to find some ways for the guy to like them and then like do it that way. But to me, it's kind of just like I feel like it's such a waste. Like first, I think it's such a waste of time. Second, it's kind of like playing mind games. And then it's kind of like, oh, fuck it. Like, I don't care. It's just...
When you do your impression of your dad when he says that, you make it sound like it's a disease.
It's like, no, but he was surprised that I confessed to guys, and I'm just like, what? I feel like, well, guys have the courage to like chase girls and know what they want, so then they let them know, right? How come girls shouldn't do that?
It'd be hilarious if you found out that like your mom actually confessed to your dad or something like that. That'd be so hilarious.
I'm not sure. They kind of always have like stories of the both sides kind of thing.
I know, but like it would just be so hilarious if you found out your dad was a giant hypocrite.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, that's how. And then like. By the way, those two confessions, which I got both of them I got rejected from.
You mentioned that already.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna expand more on that.
Oh, okay. I like to expand.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Okay. Well, like, the second one, like, the guy ended up not talking to me anymore. Like, we were like pretty okay friends and stuff, and then like. Which I kind of felt he also gave me mixed signals, to be honest. But then anyways, like, after I told him, he kind of just completely tried to avoid me and then just not say hi to me and stuff. And then I felt I was so irritated, and it's only afterwards that I found out, like, he actually liked some other girl. And then he pretty much just said, like, oh, we'll talk about this after, and after never came. And it's kind of like, why don't you just tell me that you fucking like someone else? I don't give a shit. At least I have closure, right?
You at least do give a shit.
Well, I give a shit for like, what, a day? It's like, I just feel it's like stupid because I'm just letting you know that I like you, right? I'm not like lingering on to you. It's like, can we go out?
Can we go out?
It's like that completely depends on like if you actually like me or not. If you don't, then I don't know. I'm not gonna make you like me.
Jenny, I can just imagine. It's like, do you want to go out? Oh my god, we're gonna have kids. We're gonna like have a little dog. We have a little white picket fence. Psycho Jenny.
It's like I have organized everything.
You know what? Why don't you skip the middleman and just sign this marriage certificate?
Oh my god!
I've already signed your signature. It's done.
So stupid.
So psycho.
Yeah. I don't know. It's those kind of things where I'm just like, I don't understand. To be honest, like I guess I kind of understand why people would be scared to like tell someone that they like them. But then I don't understand why, like, at least I know a lot of girls that like they completely refuse to tell the guy because they feel like they shouldn't or something.
Mm.
you're you're like, I completely have no opinion of this.
I don't know. It's only happened to me once. It was flattering. I wasn't turned off or anything by it. It wasn't like, it didn't make the girl completely unappealing.
I think what like they mean is like if the girl tells the guy, then the guy will kind of feel like, oh, they're all that, and kind of just like,
Yeah.
which I think the first guy that I confessed to, he did tell like his other buddies that I confessed to him and shit like
You
that.
just fed his ego.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? That was just for you. Don't
Just-
don't fucking
just
tell
for
other
you.
people.
Yeah, that was just for you. It's like you say it like it's like a cookie.
Yeah.
It's just for you. You're supposed to share.
Dude, I shared this cookie with you. Don't share it with other people, you asshole. It's kind of like I tell you, and then maybe I tell some friends that I trusted at the time, which they also told other people, by the way. It's like, I didn't expect you to like tell all your other buddies like it's some sort of like random news.
I don't know. Like, I don't think that's completely fair. Because like, if a girl confessed to me and like I had really close friends, I
No,
would like talk to them about it. Like,
no,
I
I
don't
mean
think
like
I don't think that's completely fair to say.
I kind of mean like if they like just like randomly brought it up or something, like all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, it's like, I think she liked me at one point, like something like that. It's different from actually it's like, oh, do you know what happened yesterday? Blah 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 blah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's really particularly fair. Like, because I don't like even though you phrase it like that, it's like it's still like a big thing in my life, and like I would talk to my friends.
What,
about
is it because it's only that just one person?
Well, no, I'm just thinking like how I would react to that. It's like, who would I go to for advice and things like that?
What do you mean advice?
That's like,
It wasn't an advice. It wasn't for advice.
I don't know, like,
If it was for advice, I think that would be different. It wasn't for advice. It was just to tell the people.
I don't know, like, I wouldn't do it to get high fives or anything, but like, I would do it for like advice. Just,
Yeah, but then like that's a completely different thing. Between it's like, oh, you know what, this person liked me, and then it's like I said no in the end. It kind of feels like, to me, it kind of feels like I kind of put myself out there to let you know. But then like it kind of feels like it's just, I'm not sure how to put it.
I don't know, like, I kind of feel like I guess I sort of get your point, but like,
Yeah,
I don't know, like, I personally,
It kind of, I guess you can say, it kind of feels like you're showing off that you get to reject this girl. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I don't know. I think you're thinking a lot too much into it.
I don't know, like, that's what I heard afterwards, that, like, he told his other buddies and stuff like that, and I was just like...
That's, like, afterwards, you know what I mean? Like, so many things can be, like...
Well,
after.
it was, like, pretty much right after I said it.
I don't know, like... This is why I don't like dealing with this crap.
I think it's one thing where, like, someone confessed to you, and you're like, well, it's kind of like... What?
No,
Well, when he rejected me, he kind of like put me down softly, kind of thing. So it's like it was all right. But then after I knew that, I was a bit irritated by it, because I think it's because not a lot of people know about it. So then like I'm just like, you don't have to tell everyone. That time I felt kind of annoyed.
Oh, like, I kind of see your point, but like it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's like anything worth putting that much thought into, to be perfectly honest.
Really? I thought it would be something like, because when it was us, like, not a lot of people knew, right?
Yeah.
and then that would be like if I did that with all the people we knew. I said that I rejected you or something like that. It would be like that.
Like, that's your prerogative to do.
Oh, really?
It's like, I don't know, I feel like...
Maybe that's just my thing. Maybe
after it's out there, I kind of feel like what you do with it is like the other... It's like, it's the other person's prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
It's like... Because, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like, okay, you put yourself out there, you, like, told this person you like them.
Mm-hmm.
What they choose to do with that is up to them.
Yeah.
If they want to be a complete douche about it, then, like... or they want to be a complete asshole about it or something like that, then, like, clearly your feelings were misplaced. So
Yeah.
it teaches you a hard lesson, unfortunately, but, like, that's up to them how they want to handle it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I felt kind of annoyed by it because, like, if it was something like, oh, yeah, this person liked me, I'm flattered, but unfortunately I couldn't return the feelings back, kind of thing.
Yeah, see, it's all about how you place a lot of this on tone, but, like, on, like, the tone of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's like, for, like, I don't know, I always feel like that kind of situation, like, when it's after, it's like, you hear it, like, you know, you hear, like, secondhand information.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, secondhand information's never fucking accurate.
That is true. I think...
I don't know, like, I just feel like, I'm not saying, like, you're right or wrong. It's just, like, I feel you placed a lot of... Do you
mean, like, there's a lot of gray areas in this kind of thing?
there is. It's like, okay, like, I'll even, like, I can even think of an example, like, let's, like, because I'm sure this has happened to people. Like, you know, I go tell my friends, like, oh, you know what, she confessed to me like that, like, today. I'm not sure really how to feel about it, so I'm going to go think on it. And, like,
that's different.
But that friend is a gossipy bitch. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh my god, like that, like...
Oh, you mean...
You know what I mean? Like, there's just, like...
I don't know, the friend that told me, I kind of trust him a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, like, there's just so much...
Yeah.
There's so many layers of things that, like, could have been between him, like... Yeah, I'm not saying he isn't or is, like, a dick, but I'm just saying, like...
I'm pretty sure he's not a dick. It's just, like, probably just the fact that he's... Like, for me, like, after I heard that, I did get kind of irritated.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, like, there's just so many things that could have happened between when you heard about it and when he, like, told somebody who... You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like... I just feel it's, like, there's so many sides to it. And not that, like, anything like this has ever happened to me before. It's just, like, I could imagine it happening.
That is true.
I could easily imagine this scenario where, like... Because, like, you know, I've told my friends things that, I assume they wouldn't, like, open their fucking mouths about it afterwards.
Same.
Yeah, it's like we all have gone through that experience. So, like, in my mind, it's like sharing something like that. Why would that the possibility of that experience happening, even with something like confession, is still there. Like, your friend can still just be, even though he's a friend, your friend can still be a gossipy bitch, or he could have heard it or taken it the wrong way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think I know what might have also made me feel irritated, because, like, I've also seen a lot of like, people I know that, like, when someone confessed to them or something like that, and then, like, the way they talk about it or react to it, it's kind of really like this person's really off-putting or something, and they're just saying it just so, like, people know that this person confessed to them, and then it's like they get a lot of confessions or something.
See, that's different.
Yeah.
That's a completely different situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I agree. Like, if that's what I mean, though. Like, sure, the guy could
it completely depends on how he said it.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I don't know either of them, thank goodness. Except for the ones I hit with cars.
Alright.
But, like, it's like...
Tony's not that jealous, actually.
Yeah, pretty
He's, like, he rarely gets jealous.
Yeah, but... It's confidence.
Depends.
But, like, yeah, it's just, like, honestly, like, that's one scenario. Like, I completely agree. The guy's being a dick. He just likes the ego boost.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can imagine the scenario where, like, with secondhand information.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But, like, that was my initial reaction to it when I heard it.
Yeah, I know. But
I got irritated.
But what I'm saying is, like, in hindsight, you can imagine the other scenarios.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, like, because, you know, we've all been there.
But, like, if it were you, and a lot say a lot of girls confess to you, would you kind of want to brag about it?
Not really.
Really?
No.
Huh. That's good.
Well, it's like, maybe it's just because it never happened to me, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I kind of, like, I would still tell my close friends when it, like,
For advice, right?
yeah, advice, like, and I'd be like, or like, if I was unsure, like, you know, like, I'm the type of, like, if I don't think it'll work, or like, I don't feel any chemistry, I'll like give you a response and say, it's like, you know, I don't think this is, like, I don't feel the same way.
But that's
or something
good.
like
At least you
like,
give
like
someone
that,
an answer.
Like, that's how I would react.
Yeah.
But like, if I was like ever like sort of like an unsure, I would get the advice from my friends, like, you know what, like, I think there's good things about her that I, like, things like that, like, I would get advice about that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like, I definitely wouldn't, like, I'm not like gonna keep a tally card and like say I got 8 this week.
See, I see some people are like
Yeah,
exactly
I know that.
like that.
Yeah, I know there are people like that. And like,
Yeah.
and like they're giant dicks.
I know it's like terrible, but whenever you're saying like someone's a giant dick, I think of like a big floppy pig, and it's just so gross.
Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel that's a little sleazy. Mm-hmm. It's a little sleazy. And it's sort of like disrespect. It does disrespect like the people that, you know, put themselves out there for it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like no matter what, like people should feel flattered about it. They shouldn't be like, oh, this person's so ugly, blah 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 blah. Because I have seen people like that, and it really irritates me.
I've actually never seen
Really?
like firsthand like that kind of reaction, so I can't really say.
I've seen people is like, oh, like this. It's like I'm not sure this person's so ugly or something like that, and then it like, I'm just like, well, don't worry, like you're flattered, aren't you? It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like a person's feeling is like such a sensitive thing.
It is, and like, you know, though, like, couple that, no, I know it's not a defense or anything, but boys in high school are stupid. We don't know how to deal with things.
No offense to any of you guys in high school, but at least the ones I've experienced, like
We're pretty bad.
they're pretty fucking stupid.
We're pretty bad at dealing
just
with things
just the ones I've dealt with, not all of them. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, we're pretty bad at dealing with things, and like, we don't respond.
I don't know. I was a really stupid high schooler.
I know, like, it's like, I don't know, like, I just feel like we're very ill-equipped to respond to that kind of feeling.
Really? You mean like the guy just like all of a sudden like did not talk to me anymore?
I don't know, it's like, I just feel like we're like, sometimes it just feels like we're completely ill-equipped, like we don't know what to do about it. So, like, you know, you kind of go into this blissful ignorance about it, about how, like, you sort of pretend it never happened.
Just yes and no.
I know, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, now, as a mature adult, I consider that. But then I also consider, like, how awkward a time it was being in high school.
I don't know. Like, I feel like for
Like,
me, when people tell me, I would just give my honest answer.
Well, you're straightforward. Like, I don't know, like,
Oh, I hate wishy-washy people,
I know,
though.
it is wishy-washy, I agree, but, like, at the same time, though, like, when you're young, sometimes you just, some people...
Not even when you're young. Some people are just like that.
Yeah, some people are just
But the
like
thing
that.
with that is that they lead them on when they are like that.
Yeah, it leads on, but it's not like that's their intention every time.
Sometimes I feel it is.
You know, sometimes, yeah, I'm saying, but not every time. You're, like, painting everything white when, like, there could be gray, is what I'm kind of getting at.
You mean painting everything black?
Or whatever. Why? Like, why is one worse than the other?
I don't know.
Oh, you just revealed something there.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what they normally say, isn't it?
Paint everything blue. You technically could use any color.
Okay, whatever.
But anyways, you're painting it all the same color, and like there is in between there.
Of course, I'm not saying there's no in between. I'm just saying you're very like you're giving people a lot of faith.
Yeah, but like it's like I said though, like I'm just saying it's not everybody that happens to, like, it's their intention to do that. You know what I mean?
I know, but some of them do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm just saying not all of them do that.
Yeah. See, like, Tony is the positive guy. I'm the negative person.
Yay, I'm positive.
No, isn't that good?
And together, positive and negative.
Yeah, that's what it makes it so annoying to listen to us.
Okay. I'm sorry for being annoying.
No.
I'll go away now.
No.
I'm sorry I'm annoying. I'm sorry to Jenny's fans
So,
that I'm annoying.
Shit, I literally just forgot what we just talked about. What was it? The exact last thing we talked about.
Positive and negative.
What?
me being positive.
No,
I
meant the other. Well, whatever.
Anyway, so this is a really disjointed podcast.
Well,
And,
we're
like,
kind of half awake.
Yeah, and I'm not sure like what our point was in the end, but anyways, that's sort of our opinion.
The point was, I would like everyone to just be happy and laugh at my rejections.
Okay.
I give all my friends high fives for rejections.
Okay. I'm patting Jenny's head.
As you, like, I guess Tony have seen, but then other people will not have seen. It's like whenever my friends says like, oh yeah, I confess and I got rejected. I'm just like, you got rejected too? High five! And then we just share like a lonely laugh.
Okay, I'm just gonna pat Jenny's head again.
Alright.
It was like, there's a little bit more pity in this pat.
I don't need pity, it's whatever.
There's pity pats.
It's probably good that they rejected me anyways.
Yes.
Because they wouldn't have ended up with anything anyways.
Anyway, so I think that's it, unless you have anything more to say.
That was a really long yawn.
Yes. But like, we do by miracle, like, actually come in under the 30 original planned minutes.
Oh, sweet.
This time. Unlike, every other time you set out to do a 30-minute podcast.
Yeah.
Which is mostly why I'm like, so... it's actually not going to be 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Stop lying to yourself.
No, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
So I guess that's it. So this is Tony and Mikochi, and that was us talking about girls confessing to guys. I'm honestly not sure what our thesis or anything like that was in the end.
In the end, we kind of have like different points.
Yeah, we have pretty different opinions, so we didn't come to a consensus on anything.
Tony has more faith in people. I have less faith.
Faith. Yes. I have so much faith.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's it for this time. Yay. Maybe Jenny will actually maybe finish a comic on time, and you won't have to hear our like insane ramblings.
Yep. I hope everyone got a good weekend. Have a good weekend. They got. Bye.
Care to explain that last rambling?
I don't know. Are you gonna say bye to them?
Um.
Rude.
Bye.